G'day legends, Atron here, going through a quick Guild Wars today. We are in the middle of Archdemon as well, so after this video I plan to upload some new Archdemon footage. Nothing much different there, just a couple of different strategies and a couple of different heroes which can replace who's best to use, Gunslinger, Trixie Treat, or I've actually used Heartbreaker in my latest one, so that's in the next video. If I remember, I'll try and link it here. Alright, so just a standard stuff. The consensus is that the empowered Athenes are actually doing no good in Guild Wars. They're actually affecting the survivability of the base. They're affecting how hard the actual base is. So that's it's really interesting to note, because everyone, all these people that have put 8 of 8 in power on their Athene, yes, it does work, but it makes her super vulnerable, especially to deflect, as we've seen in these last few videos. Now, that Athene's obviously probably accuracy, but he just walked into 6 heroes, so that's pretty hectic. We are going to keep going on this because this base is a pretty flawed design, so we'll be dropping Rockno. Realistically, I shouldn't be using Mike in this. I just brought him for some potential Athene deflect. So that Athene doesn't have Empower. Not a big deal though. We'll drop Rockno and we should be able to get this happening. So maybe I will drop Mike first, just on that Town Hall, see if he can destroy that, and then Rockno down below. So troops. He's going to take out the bulk of it. Get him into the base, which is great. The only thing we've got to watch out for now is because all these heroes are so close together. Maybe I underestimated this at first. The Athene looks like it's going to proc straight away. So we do want to lure all of the copters over here. We want to drop Heartbreaker, and we want to lure all of the copters there again. So she goes down, but we're totally fine because Anubis is over there, and he will be able to get rid of those last buildings with no worries. So easy done. So the next base I have switched out to Athene because it's a regular base, so just wait for those mic procs to fall off in case Gunslinger for some reason hits you, and then happy days, and then we just go in. So this is much like my base, very susceptible to Ronin, these horseshoe bases. I haven't really seen a lot of success in these. Oh, Buzka, except on those high accuracy. So maybe people have been changing their Gunslingers and their Rocknos, or maybe that was the Waller, but he died twice there fairly quickly. So we will just see what happens. So we make sure that when he goes up, when Gunslinger's bullets up, you have a couple of troops ready for the drop. And especially Waller, if he's getting high energy, which he will once Ronin starts attacking him, making sure that you drop a couple of troops either or to deflect those 5 debuffing shots. So, and then it should all be good, should be business as normal. Except there's a lot of heroes here, so if there is a lot of heroes, make sure you're spamming them out of the range of the magic towers, just ready for whatever's coming their way. See, it's actually going to cost people a fair bit of damage and utility if they're changing all of their defensive heroes to accuracy. 1 or 2, like your Athene or your Frank, who can excel at destroying Ronin and have a high ratio of hitting targets, then it's probably not so bad. But I mean, you don't want to be putting everyone on accuracy just to deal with one mechanic in the game. Oh no, that was not good. I ran out of troops. And alright, wow. Luckily we got to where we got, because I didn't get use of Heartbreaker whatsoever, and I'm out of troops. So just making sure that waiting 6 seconds is gone, making sure that Gunslinger is going to proc, dropping tree, they're going to come up, Anubis, I might lose this. Yep, I lost it. Oh wow, my sticky fingers getting in the way. That's alright. Not a big deal, but just to make sure, keep an eye out for how low your troops are, because that lost me the battle. So anyway, moving on. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. A little bit of a shame, but that's alright. We'll move on. We've got 303. I think we've got these two here. 303. So we'll go. I think this was the top target. Maybe we should have started with him. So, note to self, do not spam troops at the end. So that was a little bit unfortunate. Athene, no Athene in power. It's interesting, in one week, maybe it's just the basis we are versing, but I wonder how many people are actually ditching their Empower Athenes because they just simply die on deflect. So what I will test out in the coming weeks is AC or Atlanticore, and how his mechanics will work with all of this deflect business. So arrow towers are a little bit annoying because the troops are hard to distract as the distance is so long. So we've got, someone's got Rudolph or Stun Bug there on Skelly. So 30%, making sure that we can be comfortable with going over that 40 and close to 50% margin, keeping in check that our the sides of the buildings, we have access to them, so because it will determine how you want to drop your heroes. So it looks like that Athene has a lot of dodge on her rather than accuracy, so I reckon that's an SS or a stone skin Athene with dodge, which is pretty useless against Ronin, to be honest. So 80%. Alright, let's try and keep Ronin alive here. Not going to keep him alive, that's alright. I'll drop Rockno at the bottom, I'll drop Heartbreaker at the top there, and that's kind of it, really. Maybe I'll do it the other way around. I'll drop Rockno here and Heartbreaker there, dropping troops to distract. So I don't think she was going to last all that long. That's alright. 91%. We'll drop Athene over the back. Oh, okay. That Doom Balloon proc worked much faster than I thought. So, cool. That's done. Okay, so second last target. Alright, now this is geometrically one of the better base designs, especially for anti-minnow bombing, but what do I want to attack? Gunslinger, maybe the Anubis, maybe the Skelly, probably not the Mike. Oh, the Mike has Empower, or who has Empower? Is it their Mike? Or is there an Athene there? So the Waller has Empower. Okay. Wonder if Mike can kill Waller and Athene. Probably not on a single proc. So let's just go from the bottom, and then we'll see how we go. So coming in, and then troops. Deploy the copters. And now what's important here is Waller is in Empower, so he is constantly going to be needing distraction of troops. So that's not going to work out very well, is it? Maybe we'll try dropping him from the top, because otherwise looks like an Empower Waller is probably more effective, even if it is on crest, than an Empower Athene. Taking care of Ronin anyway, Ronin against anyone with Empower and high accuracy is going to suffer, but it would seem that he's having less difficulty against certain heroes. and just the Empower Athene is just too easy to exploit. So, but because the heroes up top aren't super, looks like there's no accuracy or a little bit of accuracy. Maybe Ronin's dying to some deflect there. I'm not 100%. So 48%. Do I want to keep going on this battle? Granted that the arrow towers in the middle have taken a little bit of damage, but not a tremendous amount of damage. So, and getting Rockno in there is actually going to be super difficult. Oh well, we've already lost points already, so we might as well just go for it. So this is at the breaking point really, 48%. Like, in a base like this, you really want to probably try it again and go for something like 60%, making sure that you've got maybe the conglomerate in the middle a little bit different. So what I want to do is distract as much as possible with Rockno, and then I want to put everyone else on one side, I think. So I think I'm going to put Athene and Heartbreaker together. What I want to avoid though is the Waller proc. So once he procs again, I'm going to, ooh, is that? I think that's a hole. I think that's a hole indeed. And the Mike's got Empower as well. So Waller's got a small Empower crest. 1 minute left. Yep. Okay, so that was nothing, to be honest. So troops, Heartbreaker, Athene, lots of troops. Oh, and I've put down another fat-fingered approach because of Anubis. Oh man, this is probably because I've had 4 hours sleep. This is no good. But anyway, 100%, so moving on. Moving on for the last one. Alright, Mystic Knights providing the last 300k one. So a lucky break on that last point just there, or a Sasquatch. We do have an Empowered Athene, so let's ditch this. I've been using Athene a little bit, and I am not rating her on her Guild Wars attacks. I mean, useful enough, but there's just too many times where there is better options to use rather than her. All my stuff is set up for Archdemon at the moment. Yeah, that's cool. So let's just go back into this last base. We've got Mike. We've got him. He's not in Goblet of Life though, so I probably should just... Oh no, he is. Okay, so they're both in there because I was ready from the first one. Alright. Doing this. Going over, waiting till the last moment to get the max out of that proc. And then she comes in, she wipes herself. Is that... Did she kill herself? Is the Athene gone? The Athene's gone, so that's fine. That's all we're really concerned about, to be honest. She was just super annoying. Waller's empowered, and the Copters are there. I don't know. I don't know who I would be stacking on. I guess I'd be going for Skelly, because he seems to be one of the easier targets. So we're just going to do that. Magic Towers, so just drop people up top to distract the Skelly and his bullets. And this seems pretty simple. So I guess why people are not rating the Empower Athene is she's just way too easy to counter, I suppose. So a simple deflect, you know, basically renders most of the utility from that defense. Yeah, it's regardless. It just makes it redundant. So going in Skelly, has ignored Skelly and has gone through and is now latching on to, I guess, Gunslinger. Seeing a little bit of Sasquatch here, not really affecting Scorch Ronin and Dodge Ronin, I suppose. My Dodge Ronin is not full dodge. I mean, he's got 4 traits that are full dodge. I think 1 4 and like a 2. So nothing spectacular there. Alright, Ronin's done. I reckon we'll just finish with Heartbreaker there. Nope. Gets eaten by that bullet. That's so good. So good. So Rockno still takes like 3 seconds to proc, yeah? So I guess when I was putting him in 5 Vi, I don't think I changed the crest today. It was much more useful. But yeah, that's it. Lesson learned today, what not to do when dropping troops. Make sure you don't have fat fingers and they don't keep dropping your heroes after the troops. So what was I rocking? Really quickly, location. They were the heroes. I also had a theme, Doom Ballon on Anubis, Phoenix on Ronin. If you are interested, 888 is the skill levels on all this. So, and then Crest is just a 4 set of revive. He's not, Inscription is only 80. Goblet of Life, equipment, Unbridled Fury is redundant, really. It doesn't really matter. And that's pretty much it. My tree is only there, as I said, for the skill and the 5 Vi. And that's pretty much it. Rockno, you can really do whatever you want with. So, Burning Plate's great on him because he can tackle walls, especially when he does have a 5 Vi. I mean, he only starts to heal, he does no damage, but, all fun and games. Alright guys, well thanks for tuning in. I will try and link, once it's all uploaded, my Archdemon run using Heartbreaker. I got 1.8 billion, so need a cap on that. I think I'm 11th at the moment. I don't know how long it'll stay there, but yeah, we'll hopefully get a few more people getting 2 billion once we figure out the RNG. I heard Empower PD is definitely amazing for this Archdemon. So anyway guys, thanks for tuning in, and as always, enjoy.